Hey Virgo, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Sunday, the 22nd of March 2026. I'm going to do a no contact love tarot reading for you guys and see what you've got going on for those of you Virgos who are currently in no contact with your person. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. Person that you are in no contact with, Virgo, their current thoughts about you. What are they currently thinking about you? Come on, work with me here. The person that you are in no contact with, Virgo, their current thoughts about you. Excuse me. Five of Cups in the upright. Queen of Cups in the upright. The Sun in the upright. They're disappointed. Dwelling on something. Dwelling on what's happening with you. Their feelings. Feelings in general. They're kind of going inward, keeping a lid on their feelings, trying to stay balanced in their emotions perhaps. They could be feeling happy, some sort of positivity, but they could also be seeing the truth about something, or they feel that you make them happy, but they're also disappointed in some way. But they're keeping a lid on all of it. Or they're finding some sort of clarity while they go through this moment of introspection. So, let's have a look at their current feelings, Virgo. The person that you are in no contact with. Their current feelings for you. What was I just saying about introspection? The Hermit in the upright. Four of Swords in the upright. King of Cups in the reverse. So, Virgo, you could be dealing with a fellow Virgo. But there is that heavy energy of introspection, contemplation, heavy thinking energy. They're trying to search for some sort of clarity, truth during this no contact. They're not sure what they're feeling. Like I say, they're keeping a lid on their feelings, their emotions. They're detaching emotionally, perhaps keeping themselves to themselves while they think, meditate, taking some time out in solitude away from the world while they process all this. As the Hermit is there, and although I am reading for your person, Virgo, but this is for you, Virgo, that you yourself, with that Hermit energy, may be shutting yourself off as well. You're both kind of just taking time out during no contact and doing your own thing, being left with your own thoughts about it all. Actually, this person could be thinking that it's you that's kind of shutting them out, or kind of keeping them at a distance while you think about all of this, look for some sort of guidance. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that as well. They feel that you are keeping yourself at a distance and somewhat shutting them out while you are trying to figure all this out. Why is your person not reaching out to you during no contact? Why is there no contact between Virgo and their person? Why is this person not reaching out to Virgo? The Three of Cups in the reverse, Strength in the reverse, and the Two of Cups in the upright. They're not reaching out because they don't want to. They want to keep themselves to themselves. They don't want to, they just want time out, time away. There's a lack of want to, that perhaps they're tired, they're exhausted from dealing with it, thinking about it. There is love there. There is emotion. But they're just keeping themselves to themselves. Shutting themselves off. Really going within. So, Virgo, what does your person want to say to you, but they're not? What does your person want to say to you, Virgo, but they're not saying it? The person that Virgo is in no contact with. What do they want to say to Virgo, but they're not saying it? The Moon in the upright, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Swords again. They're very much keeping it to themselves. There's a sort of mysterious secret energy here. They're not letting you in. Perhaps they're not letting anyone in. They're very imbalanced, perhaps somewhat emotionally detached or emotionally avoidant, or shutting feelings out at the moment. They're very much inward, very much inside themselves, very in their own head, in their own thoughts, in their own world, I'm getting. They're needing a rest, they're needing solitude, they're needing everyone to just go away for a moment while they think this through. They don't want anyone to know what they're thinking, what they're feeling, certainly not you. So, potential outcome, potential possible outcome, advice and guidance for Virgo and the person they are in no contact with. Potential outcome, possibility, advice and guidance for Virgo and the person that they are in no contact with. Oh. Guess what card came out first? The Moon. In the exact same position as this row of cards about what they want to say to you, but they're not. There's the Moon again. The Moon in the upright, Page of Swords in the upright, and the Three of Wands in reverse. There's a heavy hidden energy here. Secretive, hidden, repressed. I don't know if you can hear that dog barking. It's not in my garden, but he's barking loudly. Barking at the moon, perhaps. Wanting to know what's hidden behind the moon. Page of Swords. There's some communication here or some information here that's coming in or that's needed. You want to know perhaps what your person is thinking, what they're feeling, what they might say. Or perhaps your person is thinking this about you. It could have something to do with external factors. There's some sort of delay or lack of progress here. And it could be about external factors, legal matters, or some sort of paperwork. There's a curious energy here. Your person or you, someone here is waiting for information, communication, a message. Perhaps they are going to message you, or you are messaging them, or there is some sort of contact that will happen, might happen, is happening. But as this is a no contact reading, I'm going to assume that it hasn't happened yet. This is a very unsure, no one really knows what's going on here. This is very detached. This is very avoidant. Just detached. So, your person's current thoughts about you, Virgo. I want to know why the sun is here for your person's current thoughts about you while you're in no contact. Why is the sun here for this person's current thoughts about Virgo while they're in no contact? The Tower. So I'm getting that there's a Tower moment that's made someone happy, a change that perhaps has made someone happy. But I'm also getting that there's been a Tower moment that has shone the sun on something that was in the dark. A Tower moment that has brought some release, some freedom. Some release and some freedom. Or some light being shone, should I say. Shone? You know what I'm saying. Something that was hidden in the dark has come to light and it's caused a change, a Tower moment. And your person's current feelings towards you during this no contact, the Hermit came out, Virgo, which is also your energy. So why is the Hermit here for this person's current feelings for you during no contact? Four of Swords again. They're very much in their mind, or someone is heavy in their mind, in their thinking, or they feel that you are very much in your mind, very much shut off, very much on an inward journey, introspection. Or someone here is really looking for some sort of guidance here, some sort of communication. There's an energy of taking time out, rest, solitude. But I'm also getting the energy of how much rest and solitude does one person need to think about things. How much time out does one person need? There's something here that's taking a long time. Someone's kind of... there's someone here that's kind of so in their head about something that they've come to a stop. They're kind of so in their thoughts that they're not doing, they're stuck in their thoughts. Stuck in this moment of just not doing anything, just thinking about it. So, when I asked why is your person not reaching out, Virgo, you are in no contact, this person is not reaching out. Why are they not reaching out? The Three of Cups in reverse. Why is the Three of Cups here in reverse? The Tower in reverse. They're not reaching out because they're avoiding some sort of disaster or some sort of change. They're avoiding the inevitable. Something They're worried about some sort of tower moment, some sort of change, some sort of disaster. So they're avoiding it, they're resisting it so that they don't need to go through it. And the Two of Cups. When I asked why they are not reaching out, the person that you are in no contact with, the Two of Cups came out. So why is the Two of Cups here? Ten of Swords in reverse. They're recovering from feeling betrayed, disappointed, wounded. They're trying to heal. Or there's been some sort of tower moment between you both that they're trying to heal from. They don't want to go through another tower moment. That's why they're kind of keeping themselves to themselves. They're trying to heal, recover, not cause any more damage that might have already been caused. Strength in the reverse. Why is it here? Nine of Swords. Because there's been a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, overthinking, fear. There's a feeling of hopelessness here. Someone is delaying the inevitable, but they kind of, I feel that they've already found their truth. There is a doubt here, there is a hopelessness, there is a fear that that this isn't going to turn around, or this isn't going to... Someone here knows the truth, but they don't want to face it because they don't want that to be the truth. So, Virgo, what your person wants to say, but they're not saying it. The moon is here. Well, that's quite appropriate. They're obviously not saying it, so there's the moon confirming that. Thank you, moon. But are you going to let me know more about that? Or are you going to hide it from me? Oh, Luna Moon. So, why is the moon here? What this person wants to say, but they're not saying it. They're hiding it behind the moon. Why is the moon here? The Virgo and the person they are in no contact with. Two of Cups in reverse. There's some sort of lack of trust here. Or someone's not trusting their emotions. Or someone's not trusting their feelings, their emotions. They're unbalanced. Some sort of disharmony, broken communication, broken bonds. They're keeping their feelings, they're just keeping themselves to themselves. They're not saying anything. They don't even want to approach the subject. I'm getting someone that's very unable to say how they feel. Someone that's not able to express their emotions in the right way. Page of Cups in reverse energy. Why is he here? The Nine of Cups. Someone's unsure about what brings them emotional satisfaction, stability, contentment. Someone's not sure what they want, what they wish for, what they desire. Two of Wands in reverse, just flipped out. Yeah, playing it safe, There's someone's not sure if some sort of wish fulfillment is going to happen or what their wish fulfillment is. Oh, this is like a workout, bending down from these cards that keep flipping out. The Six of Swords in reverse. There's some sort of unfinished business here, or delay, emotional baggage, emotional blockage, some sort of resistance to change. Someone's really not balanced in their emotions. I'm getting someone that's quite emotionally avoidant, just doesn't deal with feelings. Four of Swords, why is it here? Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone's not sure. They're scattered. They're a bit all over the place. They're sort of here, there and everywhere. They're impatient, but they're also impulsive. Someone's getting impatient, frustrated, perhaps frustrated that they can't say what they want to say. They can't express how they feel. They're in their thoughts, they're in their feelings, but they're getting frustrated about the fact that they can't express these feelings. Perhaps because they feel that it's going to cause some sort of tower moment. Outcome and advice, guidance and advice. The moon is here. Why is the moon here? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Fear about a lack of stability. Fear perhaps about money. Fear about security. Fear about the completion of something, the growth of something. Or secrecy. Mystery. No one really knows what's going on here by the looks of it. Page of Swords. Why is it here? Eight of Cups. Walking away. Also withdrawal. Someone feels, or your person feels, you are withdrawing, or you're both just withdrawing from each other. Someone sees something as a wish fulfillment, but there might be some sort of illusion here. Some sort of illusion, something that was hidden, but the Devil just flipped over. I've got to take him. The Wheel of Fortune, I've got to take that. Three of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords again. Someone's very curious. They want to know more. They could be watching, could be seeing or trying to watch what you're doing or communicating, or they're looking for news, waiting for a message, waiting for some sort of contact. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse, waiting for some sort of clarity, some truth. Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles in the upright, the Fool in reverse, Ten of Cups in the upright, Knight of Cups in the upright, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's some sort of, someone is waiting to see if something is going to grow, going to harvest, if there's going to be some sort of successful outcome here, or some sort of new beginning. They're waiting for communication. They're waiting for a message. They're waiting for some sort of information. There might be something here to do with finances. There could be something here to do with completion. Something needs to complete. Something, this is dependent on something else completing. Could be about legal matters. This is possibly, not getting that so much, but there's also a timing aspect here, time. There could be lessons here to be learned. Someone needs to educate themselves on something, learn something. The devil is here. Could be some sort of unhealthy dynamic between you both, or there is someone here with some sort of unhealthy attachment that they need to free themselves from, walk away from. There is some sort of fear or imbalance, extremism, or someone is perhaps attached to material things, shiny object syndrome. Someone here likes a luxurious lifestyle, material, money, cars, clothes, whatever it is. Perhaps someone is dealing with some sort of addiction here, some sort of temptation, addiction that keeps them held, something that is hidden that they don't want you to see, something that they hide from others. Let's put these into their suits for you, Virgo. Virgo, there is something here that has been hidden that is now coming to light or has come to light. There is a heavy, hidden, secret sort of energy here, something that is secret, that is hidden, that is coming to light. There are feelings here that are hidden, emotions that have been hidden. There is someone here who they offer love, but they're unsure of their feelings, and they keep their feelings to themselves. They offer love, but then when something goes a bit deep, they retract, they go inwards, they're emotionally avoidant, inconsistent. There's someone here that's done a lot of thinking, taking a lot of time out, really shut the world out while they did this thinking, yet they're still not clear on what it is emotionally that they want. There's some sort of emotional fulfillment here, some sort of happy ending, some sort of happiness, some sort of beginning. But first, some sort of change needs to take place, and there is the devil energy here. There's some sort of karmic lesson here that needs to be learned. Someone is attached to something that is unhealthy, that is blocking them, holding them back, keeping them held. Someone here is getting very frustrated dealing with this. They've been waiting for something to grow, something to manifest, something to stabilize. It is not growing. It is not stabilizing. It is delayed. It is stuck. Someone's very curious. They want to know what's going on. They want communication. There's information that they want that they are not getting. Someone is thinking about walking away completely, but they don't want to. They're kind of waiting for this beginning to happen, or this ending to happen, so this beginning can happen. Someone here is just sort of waiting around again. The same energy again that I've got in Leo's reading, that I've got in so many readings. There's a lesson here, a karmic lesson that needs to be learned. And until that lesson is learned, people, we, you, them, will keep going around in the same circles, in the same, being stuck in the same non-progressive energy until that lesson is learned, until that change happens, until that unhealthy attachment is released, until that unhealthy, toxic energy, attachment, temptation, addiction, whatever it is, until the devil is defeated, no change will happen. Nothing will grow, nothing will progress, nothing will start, nothing will end. It will just stay stuck in that same energy. And on that note, I will leave it there, Virgo. Hope this helped. Hope it resonated. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you would like more readings from me, please click the bell at the top of my page, subscribe. You will get a notification when I next do a reading. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Till next time, bye-bye.